back to my channel. I am Miranda, aka Mastermind M, or welcome if you've never been here before. If you are new, take a look at the description box below. That'll give you a summary of what this channel is all about and the type of content I bring to you all, so you can try to figure out if you want to subscribe and stick around if you are interested. So let's get into today's video. So today I wanted to come and talk to y'all about some things I've been doing and that I had to kind of work through, and I want to share that on my platform so I can help platform, as if I actually got a platform. I want to share that just in case I can help some other people. So I want to share with y'all how you can hack your life. So if you know anything about the word hack, it means to like make something easier, to make something work for you, so forth, so forth. So when I think about hacking something, that's what I think about. So when you say to hack your life, that means to make your life easier or to make your life work for you. So as I was thinking about this, a lot of times when I get YouTube video ideas, I put the notes in my phone because I'm thinking about certain things at the moment, like examples and things I want to talk about. So I go ahead and document it so I can keep track of it and not miss any points, because I end up missing points anyway, but it helps me stay on track throughout the video. So basically, how you can hack your life, anybody can do it. It just really takes some intentionality, and it takes you really observing your life. Like, look at the things that are not super easy, look at the things that are inconvenient, look at the things that just don't really work for you, and then it's all about figuring out how you can hack it so that those things become easy, convenient, and not so hard, and things like that. So overall, it's about setting putting systems in place. Basically, it's about preparing, so prepping and putting systems in place. So to kind of put it into perspective, I'm going to give y'all some specific examples, just in case these examples relate to you, or you can relate to the example, or just in case it inspires you and it makes you think about something in your life that I did not mention, and you can kind of tweak. So the first one, well, the most recent one that I've noticed, so I am the type of person, I do not like waking up to alarms. I hate alarms. I hate the sound of them, and I just hate being woken up. I hate waking up and all of that. So I did a couple of things to try to figure out how I can make that experience better for me. So because I hate alarm sounds, I got an Alexa, Amazon Alexa, because on the Alexa, what you can do, instead of setting just a traditional alarm sound, you can play any song. Like, so if you have a subscription to Apple Music, or if you have a subscription to Spotify, you can choose your favorite song to wake up to every day. So let me tell you why this didn't work for me. I realized I don't like hearing the same thing every single day. Plus, well, it's not really more so that I don't like it. Like, I get used to it and then I'll just drown it out. So it's like I hear it and I know it's time to get up, but I won't get up. I'll just let the song play. I'll just let the song play through. So I tried that for a while and I just still wasn't getting up. By the way, I'm a bad like snoozer. I'm that person that will snooze 10 times before I get up. I know that's a bad habit. I'm working on it, but that's where I'm at right now. So in efforts to stop being a 10-time snoozer, I tried to go ahead and pick me a song by one of my favorite artists to play to wake me up, and it worked for like the first 2 days. But yeah, so I haven't done that in a while because my Alexa has been packed up since I moved. So I'm back to using my phone as my alarm, in which honestly I don't have to set an alarm every day. I don't set an alarm every day because I work overnight. By the time I get home overnight off from the end of my shift and go to sleep, my body naturally wakes me up after I've had enough rest, and that's typically around like 6 hours. So love that for me. Do not need a whole 8 hours, and I do not need to set an alarm. But some days I do like to go ahead and set an alarm for just good measures. And then of course when I take naps, I like to set an alarm because I don't know about y'all, but I'm like a 2, 3, 4 hour napper. So yeah, I always set an alarm on my phone. So these past couple of weeks, I've had this sound on my alarm that I just basically hate. Couldn't stand it. It's just it's like the ugliness of sounds. But I didn't get around to ever changing the sound until like a couple of days ago. And y'all, call me crazy, but it made the biggest difference. I'm literally going to tell you what emotion I felt, how I felt when I heard this sound for the first time the next day I changed my alarm sound. But it went from like just this loud, aggressive, annoying sound, which in my mind wakes me up, to chaos. And I don't want to start my day with chaos. I don't want to start anything or wake up from my nap and be, you know, waking up with chaos. I don't like that. So I went through the sounds. It was real quick. I could have spent a little more time finding something that's more calm, but I was rushing. For what reason, I don't know, but I was rushing. I found the sound and I was like, this will work. So I kid you not, this was like 2 days ago. I woke up to the sound and I started smiling, and I was like, wow, like I literally in that moment felt like somebody was giving me flowers. I felt like I was being greeted with a bouquet of flowers. Why? I don't know. I have a very vivid imagination, but that's just how I felt. So I just wanted to give that example, like how something as simple as that can change how you go about your life day to day. Like that made the world of a difference. But I wasn't being woken up to chaos anymore. I was being woken up to like this. And it's not the calmest sound, but it's just a sound that was like more welcoming, more okay, you know, more friendly, things like that. So that's something y'all can try. If you don't like the sound of your alarm on your phone or whatever, change it. Get an Alexa, or if you have an Alexa, like set your favorite song or something like that. The thing I realized I didn't like about the Alexa, instead of hearing the same song each and every day, I would rather hear a playlist of similar songs. But that's kind of not, well, it's possible, but it's not possible to put the playlist on shuffle, if that makes sense. So on to the next one. All right, so this is another example that's for me specifically, and all of the examples are going to be for me specifically, but I'm trying to kind of get y'all to understand where I'm going with it so you can change out the scenarios and put what fits for you in your life. So another example, I have dry skin, and because I wash my hands a lot, I have dry hands. So if I paid attention to my hands, and I also paid attention to the fact that I wash my hands a lot throughout the day, instead of being annoyed and embarrassed by my ashy ass hands as I go throughout the day, why not go ahead and prepare to prevent that? And I do that by putting hand lotion next to my hand soap in the bathroom. Sounds so simple, sounds so minute, but it makes the world of a difference. Now, instead of washing my hands, drying them, and going about my business, and then looking down, being in public with no lotion, and being embarrassed and feel insecure about my ashy ass hands, I don't have to do that. I can go ahead and prevent that as soon as I wash my hands in the bathroom, dry them off with either a towel or a paper towel, and then I go in with the hand lotion. And that just takes what, all of an extra 30 seconds to a minute, you know, things like that. Preparation, preventing, and being intentional, just paying attention to yourself and your habits. One more thing that I feel like a lot of people know of, but also a lot of people don't. So y'all seen those pill containers where it's like Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, like just from Monday to Sunday every 7 days of the week, right? Y'all seen those. The old people use them, put all their pills in there and take them. Okay, so something I did, I do not take medicine. However, I do take daily supplements and vitamins, and it's like 3 pills at the moment. So instead of me taking extra time out of my day to open 3 different containers to take 3 different pills, why not put all 3 of those pills in one section and then do all 7 days at one time? So now, instead of taking extra time out of each day to open 3 containers, I'm taking time out of 1 day a week to go ahead and section each pill into each day. So now I'm prepared for the week. Smallest thing, right? Makes the world of difference. When you sleep in a little late one day, you rushing to get out, you rushing to go to work, and you know you need to take your vitamins, but you just like ain't got time, so you rush out the door. Okay, well, we gonna fix that. Put them in a pill container instead of opening each container, because I mean, why would you open 3 containers anyway? Like, that's so time consuming, you know? So this next one I am pretty good about, and sometimes it gets on my nerves because it makes my car junky, but keep certain things in your car. So for instance, back to my dry hands. So like for instance, I know I have dry skin, so even if I wash my hands and put the hand lotion on in the bathroom, I'm going to keep lotion with me in public and things like that, in my car and in my purse as well, because I'm going to wash my hands throughout the day. So lotion is one thing that I keep in my car. I keep like a very casual change of clothes just in case anything ever happens. I need to spend the night somewhere for whatever reason, I don't know. I keep hand sanitizing wipes instead of hand sanitizer, because that's just how I am. To me, after I've been touching 1,000 things throughout the day, I don't want to just put on hand sanitizer and rub it in. I want to take something and rub the residue off my hands. That's why I prefer wipes. What else I keep in my car? I keep this little mini trash can that I got for one of my previous jobs. They was about to throw it away, and I was like, I'll take it. I keep a box of masks. So this was super convenient during COVID times. But instead of leaving your mask in the car and then risking forgetting your mask and things like that, and then you drive all the way to where you need to go and now you don't have a mask, just keep the box of masks in your car, because you know wherever you're going, you was gonna need it. That's really not the case anymore, but I keep a box of masks in my car, and I keep a rain jacket. So I'm not an umbrella girl. I really hate umbrellas. I feel like they're so inconvenient, and it can start raining at any given moment throughout the day. I could be running errands and then boom, here comes the rain, and depending on how my hair is, I don't want to get wet. Sometimes I don't care, you know. Sometimes it's like, wish I had an umbrella, but I don't like umbrellas, so I keep a rain jacket in my car. And I keep other stuff in my car too. I keep a lot of stuff in my car, but that's just to give you an idea. Like, prepare. If you know certain things are going to come up, if you know that you want to be set, ready to go, you don't want to be scrambling trying to fix this problem that has just came up, just go ahead and keep some certain things in your car. So if you are an out of sight, out of mind person, I'm quite sure you will benefit by keeping certain things on display. And it doesn't have to be necessary things. So for instance, me, if I had 5 different perfumes and I kept them in my closet or like in a cabinet in my bathroom somewhere, I'm never gonna wear them. Never. So lotion, perfume, jewelry, like for me, those are things I have to keep on display to remind myself that number one, I have it. Because if I don't, I promise you, I'm gonna pick one thing, keep it on my dresser, and wear it every day. That's just how I am, especially when I'm on the go. I don't have time to be pulling out this whole thing, going through it, figuring out. No, like, let's just make it cute, put it on display, you know, make a little moment out of it, and then that will encourage you to wear it. Plus it looks good. Like, a lot of times perfume and jewelry looks good anyway, so as girls we have the advantage to actually putting that on display. Everything ain't cute, you know. You don't want everything on display, but those are 2 things that I happen to need to have on display to remember that I got it. I'm quite sure a lot of people do this one, but I'm gonna just throw it in there as I get ready to conclude this video. But prep like your food and stuff like that. So for instance, grapes, go ahead and wash off all the grapes when you get them, so that when it's midnight and you creep into the you creep into the kitchen, you open the fridge and you got to taste some grapes, you don't have to take the extra step in rinsing them off, because you already did that, you know. Just make your life easier. Go ahead, think about things ahead of time and knock it out to do yourself a favor in the future. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close the video out on this last note, which is pretty huge. I feel like I should have started the video with this one, but I forgot to get my paper because I wanted to show y'all. But basically, I would advise you all to write out a routine that involves something that you know you need to do or want to do daily. So for instance, if you want to read at least 10 minutes every day, go ahead and include that into the routine that you already have. and write it out. So that way you see it every day, you can like check it off and things like that. You can refer to it if you get distracted. So this is something that I had to do, because even though I had my routine in my head, and when I say routine, I really mean regimen, because I'm not a routine girl. Like I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things every day, but I'm not going to do it in that order. Today I may wake up and do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next day I may wake up and do 3, 4, 2, 5. Like, I'm going to do the same things, but not in the same order, because I don't like, is it repetition I don't like? Yeah, I guess you could say I don't like repetition. Like, I'm a very sporadic person. I like to be spontaneous. I get bored easily, so I can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I just can't do that. So just to kind of show y'all something that I did do to help myself, I typed out some daily habits, and I printed them out on card stock paper. You can use regular paper, and I just so happened to have a laminator because I used it for my business. And I literally listed out the most basic things that I want to do every day, like quote and journal, 5-minute stretch, read 10 to 30 minutes, drink lemon water, and take my vitamins. The basic stuff. Like, obviously there's going to be things added to this, but these are things I need to do and want to do every single day. And I went even further by putting a little open circle, so I can kind of go in with a dry erase marker and check it off each day I do it, and then just erase it, so I don't have to worry about like writing on it, scratching out, or erasing it, because it's laminated. And I know everybody may not have a laminator, but just get creative. Like, you can literally type this out on Word document, print like 7 copies, and have a copy for each day. So as you go through and mark it off, you can throw that one away at the end of the day, and then you have a fresh new one for the next day, and just do it every week. Like, it's all about hacking your life. Like, once you know the things you want to do and the things you need to do on a day-to-day basis, take it week by week, and then when you look up and the month is gone, you was more productive because you prepared, you prepped for it, and that's how you hack it. So yeah, I think I'm going to conclude it on that one. Like I said, super simple things you can use to incorporate to hack your life. I know these examples may not be examples for each and every one watching this video, but just think about how I took certain things that I know apply to me, and then take things that you know apply to you, and then come up with the solution and the hacking and the prepping and things like that. And I promise you it's gonna make your life so much easier and so much fun, because the time that you save yourself day to day, you can do other things. Like, come on. So if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like I said, if you are interested in this type of content, or you want to see more of it, go ahead and subscribe for me, give me a like, give me a comment, whatever, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.